Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajim. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. Assalamu alaikum dear students. Here I am your English teacher Samia Kamar. As you already know that we have started working on the book exercises of unit number 4. So now let's move towards the next book exercise. Here we have our unit number 4. The name of this unit number 4 is Sinbad's Secrets, right? And here we have done these explanations, right? And we have also done the book exercises of unit number 4, and it's page number 21. And exercise A, B and C, we are done with it, okay? And now we are moving towards the next page, right? Okay, it's page number 22. And I hope that everybody will be having the books in front of you. And as you can see here, we are having the grammar. The main heading of this page is the grammar. And in grammar, we are going to study about the sentence. And before going to do these exercise, let's move towards the sentence, that what is a sentence. Okay, here we have the definition of a sentence, that what is a sentence. A sentence is a group of words that gives a complete meaning, thought or idea is called a sentence. A sentence is a group of words that gives a complete meaning, thought or idea is called a sentence. Are you getting that what is a sentence? Whenever there is a statement, a sentence that gives a complete meaning, a full meaning, it's giving a complete thought, a complete idea, so that means it is a sentence. Is that clear? A lone word cannot be a sentence. It must be having a subject, a verb and an object. Then it will be called a sentence, right? For example, we have, she speaks English. I have called you. They broke the window. Now here in these sentences, if you see that they are giving you a complete meaning, the complete thought or complete idea, having a subject, having verb as well as the objects. Is that clear? That's why they're called sentence. Then we have the types of sentences. We have types of sentences. Here we have the types. Here we have the 4 types. Number 1 is declarative, means the statement, right? Means the statement. Then we have imperative, means command. Then we have interrogative, means the question form. Then we have exclamatory, means the exclamation. So we have 4 types: declarative, imperative, interrogative and exclamatory. And the thing which we are going to do right now is about the interrogative or the question form. Is that clear? Rest of the kinds or the types we are going to study in the next videos. Clear? So now let's talk about or to study the sentences based on the question, right? Okay. Here we have sentence. We use a question mark instead of a full stop when we ask a question. We use a question form, a question mark, instead of full stop when we ask a question. So of course, whenever we are asking something, so we have to put a question mark over there. What do we have to put? We have to put a question form, a question mark over there, right? Now we have punctuate each sentence. Punctuate each sentence using a question mark or a full stop or both. Now here the statement or sentences are written, and we have to now find out where to put a question mark and where to put a full stop. Now let's read these sentences and see that where to put a question mark and where to put a full stop. Maybe somewhere in the sentence we need to put the both. Now let's start. Number 1, I'll carry the shopping bags to the car for you. I'll carry the shopping bags to the car for you. Is this a statement or a full or a question form? Of course, it's a statement, a sentence, a simple sentence. So there we have to put a full stop. Clear? Then number 2 we have, at what time will you be home? At What time will you be home? Means here something is being asked. So we have to put a question mark. We have next sentence. How will I recognize the house? Again, a question. So you have to put a question mark because something is being asked here. That where will be the house and how will I recognize here? How will I identify the house? Okay, then number 4 we have, did it rain much here last summer? Did it rain here much here last summer? Of course, it is a question. So again, we have to put a question mark here, right? Then we have given ourselves enough time for the trip. Of course, a statement. So we have to put a full stop. Then we have, what do you think of my idea? What? So of course, it is a question. So you have to put a question mark. Then we have you called your room yet? Have you cleaned your room yet? Of course, the question asked Mom. So you have to put a full stop here. In number 8 we have, that's our picnic basket over there. A statement, of course, so you have to put a full stop here. Then we have, she tidied the house and made all the beds. She tidied the house and made all the beds. Clear? A statement or a question? Of course, a statement, a sentence, a simple sentence. So you have to put a full stop here. Number 10 we have, does it take long to get to Paris? Of course, a question. So you have to put a question mark here, right? Then we have, I think that they are the same color. A statement, a sentence. So you have to put a full stop. They will be ready in 10 minutes. They'll be ready in 10 minutes. Of course, a sentence. So you have to put a full stop here. Then we have, why are you walking so fast? Of course, a question. So you have to put a question mark. And called Sarah. A full stop here. Then we have the last statement, that is, did Peter take the dog for a walk? Did Peter take the dog for a walk? Of course, it is a question. So you have to put a question mark here. Clear? I hope you have identified clearly that where to put a question mark and where to put a full stop. So it was all about exercise A, and inshallah we'll meet in the next video. Till then, take care of yourself, stay happy, stay blessed and stay safe.